What up, fam? I'm back at it again. Week 9. Week 8 is done, and we are in that last half of the season. And at the top of this bubble is the Bieber Boys. Next, with Teach a Man How to Squab, and Big Dog 313 goes down again. Top 3 is all that really matters right now. If you're trying to get in the playoffs, 4-4 is the number, or 5-4, so that you can get up there. And that's going to be what the target is for this week. I don't have 4-9 is on the bubble. I'm next after that, so I got to keep winning, or I'm not going to stay up there. That's all it is to it. At the bottom, we got people in the trails that's not going too far. And again, we still got 6-7 games left. So you still got a chance, even if you down at the bottom. So let's see, 5 plus 2 is 7. But everybody else got to lose in order for you to win. But at the same time, if you had 3-5, 4-5, that's only 2 games off from the playoffs. Keep pushing. All right, let's go to the matchups from last week. See what we got going on. All right, our matchups. First, that was me. I won with 121.70 to 107.74. Big Dog 313 takes another L this week because of that. So I'm staying on top and he going down, and I'm going to keep trying to get that trend, keep going in the same direction so I can stay in the playoffs. I'm just trying to make it so I don't get fined. I don't have 4-9. Got took out by Bad Boys. He scored 143.12 points. You know, that's a big score for this week. You got I don't have 4-9 with 118.16, which is not a bad score. He could have beat a lot of people this week. But if you look down here, quarterback scored off the charts. But CeeDee Lamb is where it was at. Okay, that 33 points from one player is crazy. So crazy work right there. That's what it is. Neighbors is golf 147.32 to Blue Steels 132.36. Again, some high scoring games, but Neighbors is golf with the big win there. And I do believe, let me see, I think he is our big dog of the week. We'll see going forward. But I do believe that you are the big dog of the week. Neighbors is golf with the big score this week. Lots of 20s all the way down. So not mad at that at all. Bottom shelf Bruise with 76.06, going back into his normal thing after he got one win before, to 134.02. Let's see how this went down. Oh man, he got a negative 10. Yeah, both of these teams did well. Well, that's not well. As you can see, the Lions defense is what really is kicking on this one. Puka Nacua, he did great. And then you got Jacobs and, of course, Josh Allen putting big numbers up. Herbert did what he had to do, but, I mean, White with a negative, that's not going to work. And this fool need to, again, check his lineup, and this is what happened to you when you don't. B Child's Playmakers with the 108.94 to Bieber Boys 123.30. So Bieber Boys takes the win and keeps his top spot. B Child's Playmakers, even though he had 108, still stays on the bottom. I know he wish he had played against one of our bottom feeders over there, like Bottom Shelf Bruise, or probably the person that I'm probably going to be talking about next, our Booty Eater of the Week. Oh, he ain't on this one, but here we go. We got Leo Gang 112.78 to Almighty's 115.86. Actually, he is on here. I thought he was going to be the Booty Eater of the Week because he usually scored trash, but he actually took home the win. And Leo Gang, our defending champion, don't look like he's defending shit. He just like, fuck it, I won one. I don't need no more. He just going to go with what he got. And I'm not mad at it because I don't got one. And if I won one, I might take a year off after that. Who knows? There it is. Booty Eater of the Week, OJ Mustard, 74.06 points. Lowest of the league, even with somebody else not even checking a lineup. He still did worse than that. To Teach a Man's How to Squab, number 2 in the league with 132.76. and I think second high score, third maybe this week. But looking good, doing his thing. 43 from Jalen Hurts. You can't knock that. You if he don't have that every week, as long as you got that at least a couple weeks, that's all that matters. And then I came down there with 23, so that's where you see them big numbers popping up, and his team looking real good. So that's it for this week. Big ups to the winners, losers. Y'all got to come up, or y'all ain't gonna make them playoffs. Yep, Neighbors' Golf was the big dog of the week, just to make sure we was right, and I was. Neighbors' Golf, congratulations, big dog of the week. Keep it moving. All right, next week's matchups, week 9. Let's take a look at them. First up, myself. Of course, I'm taking me, Motown Monsters. I'm not even gonna scroll down. I already did set my lineup. But my opponent didn't, so it looked like he not gonna score that well. But if he go in there, I know he got some people on the bench that might be able to come in and do some things. So he got players. He just need to put them in, and then we'll be competing. But of course, I'm still taking me. Blue Steel versus Big Dog 313. Big Dog 313 took 2 losses in a row. I think he ready to try to make a recovery. I know he ain't gonna just take these ass whippings laying down, but neither does Blue Steel. He scored off the charts last week. He just had the wrong opponent, so he 4-4 by circumstances. He keep hitting some people that got better players than him, and that's all it is to it. So sometimes it's a little bit of luck, and he ain't had none. If Lamar Jackson crapped the bed like he has been in certain weeks, then this still gonna be a bad week for him. Hopefully he do better, and Blue Steel might come out with the win. I'm gonna take Blue Steel because Big Dog been on a loss. So there we go. Detroit 6. Hey, what? Detroit 6 versus I don't have 4 and 9. Detroit 6 is slated to win right now. He got Josh Allen. He did have good scores last week. He trying to make that playoffs. He trying to take I don't have 4 and 9 slot. But Kyler Murray is actually slated to win this week. They actually think that Arizona's going to beat Chicago. Arizona is the favorite this week. So with Arizona as the favorite and the Vikings defense in the slot against Indianapolis, who benched a brand new quarterback, this could be a good week right here for I don't have 4 and 9. So I think he might pull this off, keep the playoff slot, and beat Josh Allen and his team, because Jacobs already on the red, Madison is on the red. If you got players that's hurt, that ain't gonna do you no good. And Puka Nacua got to come out swinging again like he did last week. You don't get lucky. Usually lightning don't strike twice. So I'm gonna take I don't have 4 and 9. Bieber Boys with the top spot is going against Neighbors' Golf, who was also the big dog of the week last week. So this should be a good game right here. This is going to be the one to watch, because if number 1 don't win, number 2 is definitely going to take his slot. So number 1 got to do what he got to do. So Bieber Boys either going to come out swinging and do better than what he's got scheduled up there, or he's not probably going to take this one. And this matchup is going to be a wild one, because both teams are kind of even on who they have. And it's really a toss-up on how these teams going to do week to week, and these specific players, actually. So we don't know. If Golf scored high, they may take him out early. Then that gives you a loss just because they took him out early. And then, or he scores really well, and he stays in the whole game. We never know with Golf. So we're going to have to see. Now, we know Baker Mayfield is slinging it, so he's going to try to put them points on the board, and we're going to see how this all goes down. If I was a betting man here, though, I hate to bet against the Lions, because that's who on that slide. And the Texans is playing the Jets, so that's going to be easy points for them. So I'm going to go ahead and take Neighbors' Golf for the win this week. He just got easier teams to play against, not necessarily better players. Almighty Scumbags versus the Bottom Shelf Brews. This is the boo-boo game of the week right here. Nah, not just kidding. I think Almighty's been checking his lineup, and his lineup is actually improved, and he's been scoring over 100 for the last few couple of games. Got to get him man his flowers when he getting them. So I think Almighty Scumbag gonna take this one, and he got a shot at the playoffs if he do, and if I don't have 4-9 loses. So again, everybody trying to get to that 5-4 number, and if you don't, you might lose your slot. So there it is. I do believe he'll make the 5-4 this week. He got good players, and none of his players is in the red or got hurt. So yeah, he got a solid team right now. Good on you. Check your lineup. Teach a man how to squab is playing against Beach House Playmakers. Beach House is definitely needs to check his lineup. He got people on bye still in the quarterback slot. That's probably not the best thing to do. Probably need to switch up. And then the fact that your quarterbacks that you do have as backups might not put as many points up on the ones that you usually have. So you got some issues. Yeah, but Teacher Mans, he got a couple of good quarterbacks, so he got a squad over here. Now, weirder things have happened, but Teacher Mans is probably going to take this one and take the number one slot. So we're going there. We'll see. OJ Mustard versus Leo Gang. Leo Gang looked like he finally logged in and checked his lineup, but he just might have had people on bye last week, which kills your lineup for a week, and then you got to come back and put everything back together. He's been losing over and over again as the champion, which don't seem championess at all. So hopefully he get this win. OJ Mustard been the booty eater of the week, so he probably gonna stay the booty eater of the week. He still got people on bye in the lineup, so yeah, unless he check his lineup and change up, he gonna be the booty eater of the week again. And Leo Gang should finally get a good win that he need to put himself on a good track. If you have not set your lineup, make sure you set your lineup. All right, fam. Peace.